a possible wedding scam, all because an unusually high number of marriage licenses were issued in Harrison to Middle Eastern men back in 2001, just before September 11th. And some of them reportedly said, "I do," to the same women. News 12's Tara Rosenblum is at Harrison Town Hall with more on all this for us. Tara.
And, Brian, there's simply no doubt that the numbers do raise questions. In the months leading up to 9/11, get this, there were 200 marriage applications or licenses given out to Middle Eastern men, and many of them were actually performed right here inside Town Hall by then-Town Clerk Joan Walsh, who is, of course, now the Harrison mayor, who just won her second term in office. But we sat down with Walsh today, and she was adamant that she said they followed the letter of the law to a T and that she nor her office did anything wrong. The affluent bedroom town of Harrison is well known for a lot of things. Its well-manicured lawns, a low crime rate, and top-notch schools, but never a large Middle Eastern population. And maybe that's why so many people here were shocked to learn that during a 5-month period in 2001, nearly 200 men from Pakistan, Egypt, Yemen, and beyond came to Harrison to get marriage licenses and wed American women.
We checked with Albany because the Bureau of Vital Statistics is the governing agency for marriage certificates and death certificates. And we said, what do we do about this? And they said, your responsibility is, if they have proper documentation, which is either a birth certificate or a passport and a driver's license, you have to issue it.
Former Harrison Town Clerk and current Mayor Joan Walsh admits she thought it was bizarre that her office was seeing a nearly 300% hike in license applications right before 9/11. But she says back then she thought it was just because a federal provision was about to expire that allowed undocumented immigrants to get a green card through marriage.
Certainly all of Westchester County, and those are the only clerks I spoke to at the time, they all did it. All right? Everybody had the same thing. You know, some more, some less. I talked to people in New York, and they said, they had so many, they told them to go to the suburbs. So we're on the train line.
Nearby Rye did tell News 12 they, too, saw a spike just as high in license applications. But according to a WABC TV investigation revealed Monday, there were some serious legal issues regarding some of the marriage license given out in Harrison. Apparently, some of the brides got married twice to different men as part of an apparent marriage scam. Sources confirmed that to be true with News 12, even telling us the women were paid $3,000 to $7,000 for each marriage. But Walsh says she had no way to uncover the possible fraud.
One of the women came in June, and then again came in August. Well, you know, our system, the system that we use, that is used by many people, tracks everything by the man's name.
Walsh claims she called in the FBI after 9/11, but there's no paper trail to confirm that, and the FBI is not talking. So clearly, as of tonight, there are still a lot of questions as to why this office has no documentation of those meetings between Walsh and the FBI, and overall why the issue of this questionable marriages has been in the dark for so long. Walsh did tell us, other than that she met with the Westchester District Attorney's Office today for several hours. She, in turn, wants them to investigate how such confidential information, these marriage licenses and applications, wound up in the hands of a Channel 7 reporter. Stay tuned. We're in Harrison tonight. Tara Rosenblum, News 12. Brian and Janine, back to you.
Keep an eye